What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. It's your boy Matwire, and today I'm going to be installing and revealing my new wheels that I got from Fitment Industries on my BMW 340i. So I know a lot of you guys are really excited to see the wheels that I got for the new vehicle. This is a much anticipated video, so I'm not going to sit here and make you guys wait and tease you guys on what wheels I got. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a nice little cinematic and go ahead and reveal the wheels to you guys already in the beginning of the video. And then after the reveal, I'll go ahead and show you guys the process of putting them on. So without further ado, I present to you guys my new wheels. Check them out. So as you guys just saw, I ended up going with some odd Hans. I believe they're AFF7s. I think they look super good. The bronze and the white look super dope. I wanted to kind of stay away from the black wheels. I feel like everyone and their mama does, white and black. And I wasn't trying to, be like everyone else. So these wheels do not have any spaces on them. And the fitment looks pretty good. I'll show you guys from the back. As you can see, the tire maybe sticks out just a little bit, but I think the fitment is almost perfect. Once I get this lowered right here, it's gonna look so good. The front maybe could use maybe a 5mm spacer. I don't even know if that. But once again, the fitment is pretty damn good to not have any spacers. So I did go with the staggered setup. I didn't want to go squared all around. So as far as the dimensions of everything, if you guys want to know, so they are 18 wheels. The fronts are 18 by 8.5, back is 18 by 9.5, and then the tires on the front wheels are 235 by 40, and the rear wheels are 255 by 40. I also think the wheels look super good with the studs. As you guys can see right there, the wheel studs just look super good with the whole wheel. And also, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the concave on the rear wheel is super nice. So yeah, this one does have more of a concave than the front, obviously, just because it's 18 by 9.5. Little wider of a wheel, so it's able to have that concave. The odd Hans are super nice. I've seen other people run odd Hans and they look super good, so I wanted to try them out for myself, and I couldn't be more happy with the result. Alright, but now that you guys have seen the wheels, let's hop back to the garage so I can show you guys how I installed them. Alright, so we are currently in the garage. Here are the new wheels that were ordered. As you can see, they look so good. And obviously the stock wheels are on the 340i right now. So that being said, I do have my wheel studs from my 428i. I went ahead and uninstalled them before I sold it. So I'm going to go ahead and install those wheel studs while I install the wheels, just to make it easier, because I'm going to want the studs on there in the future regardless, so might as well just do it all together if I'm taking off the wheel anyway. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is loosen the bolts on these front wheels before I get it jacked up, and then once it's jacked up, we're going to get started on taking off the wheels. Alright, so now that the car is up on some jack stands, I'm going to use a impact gun with a 17mm socket to get off the stock bolts. So as you can see, obviously it has the stock bolts with the stock wheels. And now mind you, I already loosened the bolts before I jacked up the car, because once again, if you try to loosen them with the front wheels in the air, those front wheels are just going to keep spinning and you won't be able to get the bolts loose. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got the wheel off. This hub is a little rusted, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with some wire brushes and just some soapy water, and then I'll get back with you guys in a second. Alright, so I went ahead and cleaned it up with a wire brush. Nothing crazy. I didn't want to get it like completely clean. I just wanted to clean it up a little bit so the wheel fit on a little better without seizing. But the next step, you're going to want to go ahead and grab your wheel stud. You're going to also grab some Loctite, the blue Loctite, not the red. They have two different kinds, but you're going to need the blue. So you're going to put 1 drop of Loctite on the stud, and then you're going to continue to screw it in, and you're going to do the same thing on all 5 holes. Alright, so I went ahead and just hand tightened all of the studs into the holes, and then what you're going to need next is an Allen key bit. This is a size 5 Allen key. You're also going to need a torque wrench, and it's going to have to be set to 25 foot-pounds of torque because that's what you're going to torque these bolts to. So something to note, if you try to tighten these with your torque wrench, it's just going to keep spinning. So what you could do is put something in between here and then touching the floor, so that way when you're torquing it, it's kind of stuck in place. Some people use a breaker bar. I don't think I have a breaker bar long enough, so I'm probably just going to use this right here. So you pretty much want to put something in between just like that, so that way when you're torquing right here, as you can see, it allows you to torque without your front wheel spinning. I recorded the first one and then just went ham on the other one. Not again, bro. It's the second time, bro. So once you get these bolts torqued down to 25 foot-pounds of torque, go ahead and throw your wheel on. And what I like to do once the wheel's on, I'm just gonna go ahead and hand tighten, or not even hand tighten, just kind of put these on here. And then once they're all on, I'll go ahead and use my impact gun and just slowly drill them in, just so that way I'm not tightening them down, because you're gonna need a torque wrench to actually tighten them down. Grab your impact gun, like I said, just slowly. And then once it stops, like I said, don't try to screw it in anymore. And then make sure you're doing the star pattern. So this one next. Alright, once they're all on there, you're gonna want to lower the vehicle, because to tighten them to the correct torque, you're gonna need the wheel on the floor, because obviously if you try, it'll just keep spinning like that. So let me go ahead and lower the vehicle, and then we'll get it torqued to the correct specs. So what I like to do is leave the vehicle partially jacked, just enough to where the wheel's on the floor and it's not going to go anywhere, and then torque it to the correct specs. So you're going to need a torque wrench. I have mine right here, and it's set to 95 foot-pounds of torque. I have my 17mm socket on there. So once I torque them all down to 95 foot-pounds of torque, I'm going to go ahead and lower it all the way, and then we'll be done with the install. But just like that, that wraps up today's video. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about the wheels. Did you guys like them? Weren't feeling them? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And just like that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.